Yes, welcome back to a brand new episode of DUD or SPUD. I'm Maniacal Mac. Today's movie we're going for is from 1972 and it's called Gargoyles. Another one again I'm familiar with. I haven't seen it though. I think at best when I was a kid, my nan, bless her heart, rest in peace, she introduced me into so many horror films. I got a feeling when I was really young, this was on at some point. I'm sure she was watching it because I remember, if I recall, seeing this ridiculous looking gargoyle, and this is me as a kid now, going, did he just speak? And I, you know what I mean? So I haven't changed much, you know what I mean? But if it is the film I'm thinking of, which I'm pretty sure it is, Gargoyles, right? It is speaking gargoyles in here, I think so, and I know they look ridiculous, I know that much. Premise of this, I believe, a father and a daughter. I think they go to Mexico, something to do with, they want to see a mysterious skeleton, and gargoyles happen. Just that. I think that's the description, basically. Gargoyles attack them. You know why they attack them? Are they unhatched? Do they, break a curse? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. So, yeah, one has been on the list for a bit, so let's just get into it.
Years in man's
Whoa, look at this.
In each coming, the gargoyles were nearly destroyed by men who flourished in greater numbers.
So the gargoyles kept getting their asses whooped.
Ancient adversary, the gargoyles.
With a huge smile on his face, Looks like fucking, Goosebumps text, doesn't it?
She doesn't know.
Did that suitcase meant to fall in? Why is there someone's knee in the back behind him? Look. That's someone's knee. That's the cameraman's knee, in it? And it's you've got to be shitting me that they didn't notice how. They must have just fuck it.
What I did wrong. We'll double back about 5 miles.
What's this?
What was that?
So why are you going that way? If you're meant to go back on yourself, you want to go back up that road you came, not fucking the other... Okay.
The only one I'm enthusiastic about is the beer.
They're playing with these guys, in here, sells cold beer, obviously, gotta be done while drinking and driving, that kind of shit. But also, you've got, a hut of snakes, apparently, and shit, so... And a donkey outside. Be chilling with the snakes and donkeys, I would, mate. Drinking beer. What would go wrong there?
Came to hear you talk.
How funny it'd be if he hands him them beers out of the fridge and it's this is fucking room temperature, mate. It's oh yeah, it's not turned on. Gotta act like I got it. Now you're here, just buy it. Bit in his face, disgusting. Nope, he hasn't spat it out, so I'm guessing it is cool.
If you have something worth my while, please get to the point. Otherwise, we'll have to be leaving.
Well, he's just giving you a beer, the least you can do is finish it. Don't rush a guy. Get another beer.
Bones. I smell old bones.
Do you say I smell bones?
What?
Is this fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 when you climb in the top of that fucking house and there's a crazy skeleton? It looks like. If it is Red Dead Redemption 2, I hope you fucking pay decent money because you pretty much stole the idea. Close to.
You assembled that out of a pile of old junk bones.
Yeah.
You don't believe me.
Yeah, he just laughs in his face.
All right, Willie, you're on. Let's hear the story.
Now he's convinced by him. He's laughing at him. Now he's go on then. No, he's just humouring him. He's like, well, go on, no fucking work. He'll do, I guess.
It's getting late out now.
Now I'm gonna turn you into a pile of bones. Yes. I'm glad you accepted. Yes. Yeah. I hope that'd be an amazing turn if it turns out he's a cannibal. Fuck the gargoyles then, go with that, I'm happy.
Not Nakatachicos. That's it. This great chief saw the Nakatakachinko in the desert. Like the Nakatakachinko.
Right, Nakatakachinko. He said that twice successfully and he's drinking. Well impressed. Say it again. Wait, flipping it over right in the middle of there? That's inconvenient.
Nakatachinko.
He's got it, Nakataka. He's not fucked it up once. I'm well impressed. I fucked it up every time.
Pathetic.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch!
Ah, shaking the shack. Oh, fuck. Was that meant to happen? That looks pretty real. What, they burning? What, he's just dead instantly on impact or some shit, is it?
Pathetic.
They turned up just for the fucking shack to burn down. Good job, guys.
Pathetic.
Wish I could have seen.
His calmness, I wish I could have seen this. Wait, she didn't flip the tape.
All young men.
How is it on the? How's the recording on the same side when she flipped it earlier?
What?
Ah, look at this. Ah,
Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch!
well, that look like Bigfoot more than a fucking gargoyle. What? Look at this. Where's he gone? Where's the gargoyle gone? Where's he gone? He just smashed the window. And he disappeared, literally. What?
What?
Where is he? Why is he Where is he?
I don't know.
What? What? Okay.
What?
Why don't you have a nightcap while your daughter gets dressed, huh?
Ah, that's amazing.
2 weeks ago, I had a traveling salesman who was staying here who drove out on that road and got totaled by a semi right in front of my eyes. Well, the engine went right through the front seat. And just a minute before he had been saying goodbye to me.
Okay, so your turn on his death. Nice, thanks, love. Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. Thanks. What? All these random people have already just gone up there and started stealing from them? Like, what? Fucking hell, dude, you better move that shit. Oh, here we go. Hit some ramps. Go on.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
Go on, mate, you maniac. He just fucking sabotaged himself and his mate. What an idiot. Yes. Alright, mate. I think you're a bit drunk and you got the wrong place. Oh, look. I thought he was dreaming. No, it's actually happening. Amazing. Ah! He's spewing up in a sink and the other. So they just partied and went to the wrong flat. Oh, I roid rage as well, so...
A few moments later.
I told you! And Thompson is rocked by a millionaire. And rocked big time! Pathetic.
I think gargoyles are like fish creatures. What happened? So the girl ran and the guy got thrown to the floor, or they both ran? What happened there?
What?
Why is there like a weird slow motion effect going on from just running down the road for? Oh, play frogger. Did you just get run over? Ah, lucky you dickhead. Ah. The eyes look cool though. Cool contacts.
I'd like to speak to the chief of police.
Well, she just went off on her own to speak to the police. Alright.
In our motel room, we have a huge, giant, dead animal. It looks like a lizard,
Giant lizard.
only it has a beak. It really looks like a monster.
Hold on, you got a giant lizard with a beak in your motel room.
Yes, and it's called a gargoyle. My father's a
what?
scientist.
He's like this. Oh shit, man! I did think you were hot. Oh fucking hell! Like this is like the story of my life. Oh, you're really hot. You are. Like fair play. Let's go on a date. Go on a date. Like you know what I mean. Oh yeah, my psychiatrist said I probably shouldn't be going on dates and all that. You know what I mean? I'd be missing my medication.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave right now.
Right, so here's the thing. It's obviously a fair walk from the motel to the police station. Why didn't the father like go straight after her? She's only like a second ahead of him.
Pathetic.
Yeah, go on. You're gonna walk into someone we know.
Where have you...
Fucking hell. What the fuck is that gonna do?
Pathetic.
Took the door off. And got it. And just knocked him out like that. Hit in the car, fair play. Instead of just getting up like that, fuck you, mate. You bunch of menaces, you. Look at this design. Fuck. He's creeping hard, man.
This is the definition of creepy.
So they actually took his notes as well, and they're just ripping up en route, so they're like smart enough to do that, I guess, alright.
Not quite.
That's a gargoyle, what the fuck?
What? And that girl...
Nah, just helping herself to more fucking drink. Not even her own. How did she know where the fucking alcohol was anyway? I suppose, yeah, top drawer of any fucking copper's desk, I guess, yeah.
Well, duh.
Somebody after the State Patrol. Search party? Who?
All them guys in a cell. He's like, that's mine, don't you even think about it, mate.
Hey yo, dead ass G, my bad pimp. That's just what happened when you a motherfucking real ass boss. Real motherfucking player, G. The shorties just love you.
Lucky mates. It's just like Nightbreed where Boone's just wandering around willy-nilly and then just everyone's kind of giving him dirty looks but no one actually harms him. So she's just wandering around... Wait.
No.
Ah!
You must teach me.
What, so he wants a teacher? He's going for all this to have her as a teacher? So the Gargoyle's going for all this just to fucking get someone to teach him how to read a book? Because... You know, he probably would have went around this a better way, like.
What? They've existed along with mankind from the beginning of time.
They've existed longer than mankind at the beginning of time and they still can't read a book. And they also got fucking slashed, their ass kicked by every civilization. They're fucking shit.
Pathetic. I'm guessing that that's their incubation period. And the eggs are beginning to hatch again.
So they go into incubation for 500 years and then just come back and get their asses whooped and then go back to sleep for another 500 years. And learn nothing in the process. Look, he's not even going through each page, he's like skipping them. No wonder they fucking so dumb. They don't even read the book through or the instruction manual. Oh, just skip the page 7, fuck it, page 18. Oh, what's the really important stuff? Page 7? Skip it.
There are perhaps
Listen. Oh, I know it's an effect, but
we mean no harm.
they just put loads of background noise on.
Nothing to fear. Your people.
Sounds awful.
Pathetic.
Why do I have to stay here if you mean us
Why
no
the fuck
harm?
are they having a conversation? This is a scene I'm sure I remembered, because I remember looking at this going, what the fuck, why is this happening? And the exact same reaction all these years later. I know, these look like something you'd see in Power Rangers, like some Power Ranger enemy shit. Ah, that's from the intro of the film when I was laughing earlier.
Hey, there's a woman hanging from that pole.
Ah! What, how could anyone miss that until just now? How the fuck did this film turn into this, so?
Pathetic.
In the desert, close by. Men, horses, and dogs.
Jesus Christ.
They're hatching.
When they didn't speak right, they weren't intimidating at all, but there was a bit of like, oh, you know, they're beating you up, you know, doing a good job, but as soon as they start speaking, they just become fucking, like, full-on dumbasses and just, like, 0% intimidating now.
Pathetic.
I genuinely think an unborn child could kick the shit out of all them single-handedly, like. Why are you laughing? You're gonna get annihilated. That fade to black in, I swear to God, if they teased us now as the end of the film, I would have fucking not have uploaded this episode so my computer would have been outside. I'd be like, no way did you waste my fucking time. Look at this. So are they gonna ambush him? This is their ambush plan.
Pathetic.
Isn't it convenient he's going like 2 miles per hour then? Ah, he's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. What are you doing to him? You're giving him a back massage, that's all, he's right. But they're trying to kiss him? I think so. What happened to him? How did he die?
What?
What? He jumped over him, you should have stamped on his head. Like, he's completely fine. You don't even do nothing to when he hit you.
Pathetic.
Please tell me it's a gargoyle on a horse. It is! Ah!
You want to see the girl?
Look at this. Well, now they're pals. This film's all over the shop. Are they like bad guys? Are they trying to just learn? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Ah, Nuggy! Like, I probably would have, like, you know, with his age, broke a hip at least, come on. Yeah, so he chucked him down there, the gargoyle fucked off, and literally 2 minutes later just walked back up there. Just pointless then. And he hasn't even got a broken hip.
Respect.
Now you will read to me.
Tell me a bedtime story. She's reading dirty text to him and it's turning him on. Why no gargoyles attacking him either?
What?
Look, what, so she's turned good, or... Because she's obviously jealous, she's like, look, just get your daughter out of here. Makes sense, I guess. I know, just like the whole film, they just like were furious at humans, and now they're all like, I'll help you. Talk to me, tell me a bedtime story now. Your voice pleases me. Wanna fuck? You know what I mean? It's like, what's going on? Look at this, like... did he... Yes, has he got a rock? Yeah. I thought he's doing the Captain Kirk. Which would make sense in this song, so pussies.
Pathetic. We'll need all of it.
So he's got what looks like two jerry cans, and he said there's thousands of eggs. So you ain't gonna fucking burn thousands and thousands of eggs with 2 jerry cans. You're probably just gonna need to like just tell the military about it and just aim an atomic bomb directly in there. Everyone get the fuck away for a good few 100 miles, and then just... Boom! Didn't know I was coming with fucking guns, baby! Game changer, bitch. He wanted to kill. That's why he wanted to go with him. He's like, look, I've never killed before. Good excuse, isn't it? What, that's supposed to be covering them all? Are you bullshitting me? Don't fucking tell me that's gonna do the job. That's bullshit. Lucky, mate. Go on, burn it. Take him down with you. Yeah, take the sacrifice, son. I love how everyone disappeared, though.
Pathetic.
Oh, it's just these left now. Look at this.
Pathetic.
It's only her wing. You can carry her.
Right, there we go, okay.
How clever you are.
How clever?
What?
So it's hoping they could fly, and they haven't done that at fucking any point. Really well, he did over the car once, I guess, but... No. That's not how... That's how it ended. Okay. Okay, so that was Gargoyles from 1972. Indian Troll's like, oh, you know, I have been aware of this film, never seen it. That scene when he's fucking got the book and he's fucking reading to it, that, like, some weird fucking flashback. I literally instantly went back to when I was about, I don't know, 10 or whatever it was when I fucking saw that scene. That was definitely a film I remember my nan had this film. I know that for a fact, bless her, like. So yeah, let's get into this film then, basically. It's only an hour and 17 minutes. You get a couple of little gargoyle sprinkles in the first half. And then kind of that point on when they start showing them, they're in there a bit more frequently, right? But it's kind of boring up until then. There's a lot of just filling shit. And it's only an hour and 17 minutes. So it's a short film anyway, so you shouldn't be padding. Really, if you were to like do a cut of this with what is necessary, you could literally, I'm not bullshitting, you could probably chuck a cut about 20 minutes would be like, yeah, that was right, like, you know. So it's an hour and 17 minutes, think about that. 20 minutes was like probably gargoyle material, the rest was just didn't need to be in here, really, didn't need to be in here. No one was really a terrible actor. The gargoyles themselves looked, some of them looked embarrassing, but then other ones were like, you know, keep in mind this is 1972, got to keep that in mind, right? Obviously on a lowish budget. But yeah, I suppose it's just kind of like a lot of like just padding out, and then when it got to it, then like, you know, when the gargoyles were attacking and killing people, it was like, you know, that was really pathetic, the way people would go and die and shit like that, or get their back massaged and die, whatever. So it'd be like all killy spree. Then he'd take the woman in. He's like, hey, please read me a bedtime story. Read me books. I want to be knowledgeable. Okay. And then the one female gargoyle then is like with the guy, hey, let me help you find your daughter. For some reason, I guess a jealousy thing, but I don't know. I was just weird. It was like, I don't know. Well, they just shouldn't have spoken. Like, you shouldn't have had any of that shit in there. Like, you know what I mean? That just kind of made it more goofy than it was. So I get to it. It is a dub because it was just too much of like, I'll be honest. I was like, oh, I just want this to end. I just want this to end. My favourite scene was probably the little fighting at the end, I guess, if you want to call it that. But it was right at the end. when it happens, and it was pretty shit anyway. So yeah, it's not really what I could recommend. Like, you know, even if you want to have a laugh and stuff like that, I thought it was going to be a lot more embarrassing. It was just more boring. That was the problem with this. It was like, yeah, obviously, like, the Gargoyles were fucking stupid, let's be honest, like, you know what I mean? But they weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be, if I'm honest. I thought they was going to be a lot worse. You know, not good by all means, but not as bad or laughably bad as I thought. I thought I was going to be ripping into this film from the second it started, but there are, like, when they get into it, you know, it takes a bit for them to really get into it and stuff. And although they're not great, they're not terrible, so, you know, some of them look like bird beaks now, or whatever with that shit. But yeah, I suppose maybe a little bit of a disappointment, so I couldn't recommend this one, because if people are like, oh, Gargoyles, have you heard of that? Yeah, I've seen it, yeah. My suggestion would be, because the fucking storyline don't matter anyway, who gives a fuck, is literally just cut through to, like, towards the end and just play from there, really. You know what I mean? And just say, just watch the last 20 minutes of it. You know what I mean? That's what I would say to someone otherwise, just don't watch it, really, you know? This had, like, I think it's like 5.9 out of 10 as well on IMDb, which is pretty high. So people like it, obviously. You know, I think a lot of it would be like a nostalgia thing if people watch this as kids, like, and I could see why, because if I, you know, obviously it's before my time. If I watched this as a kid growing up, I'd probably have a little bit of a like, oh, I know it's bad, but you know, yeah, I watched it as a kid, and you know, I think I can get that. I think that's probably why people like it, or the people who like it is for that reason. But otherwise, yeah, I can't really recommend it. Have you seen it yourself? If so, let me know your thoughts of it. Otherwise, thanks for joining. Until next time, peace out.
Maniacal Mac.